Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? So I was watching the Astros Yankees game last week, the play-in game, and they did a little segment on Jason Castro talking about how good of a receiver he has become through his hard work. And there's a clip here of him receiving a ball where he beats the ball to the spot. So it's a ball that's on the outside corner, and he beats the ball there so that when he receives the ball, his glove stops instead of continuing to move off the plate. So let me show you the clip real quick, and then we'll talk about it.
They like presentation, like that one in Rev Snyder in the last inning. You guys heard Chris Archer use the phrase before this game, presentation.
So there's a couple good shots of it, and I'll continue to kind of play this as I'm talking. But a few really important things. First, let's go in slow motion and kind of see what I mean when I say beat the ball to the spot. If we move slowly, you can see as Castro begins to identify where this pitch is going to be. Oh, hold on one sec. There we go. So he identifies where the pitch is going to be and he starts to move to that pitch. He's beating the ball, he's getting around the ball before it gets there so that he can get on the outside of the ball. And now when he catches, you can see that his glove is actually just moving back to the plate. He's not catching he's not catching the ball out here and then dragging his glove back to the plate, which you see happen a lot at younger levels. But he's ever so subtly beating the ball there and then catching it as he kind of moves back towards the plate by maybe an inch or so. And the only way you can do that is if you beat the ball to the spot. If you get around the ball, get to that outside part of the ball, and now I can catch it. Boom. And I'm on the corner. So when you hear them talking about, the big thing now for catchers is um, they have so much more data and analytics on who the guys are that are the best receivers. Who are the guys that make more pitches called strikes of those borderline pitches, those strike ball calls that can go either way. And this is one of those balls. If you don't beat the ball to the spot and you catch it late and you push this ball off the plate, then it's a ball. If you beat it to the spot and you get around the ball and you catch it so that you can stick the ball there, receive it without any extra movement off the plate, you get the call. So this ball right here, that's going to happen, a handful of times in a game. But if I can get my pitcher an extra 6, 8 strikes in a game, that's huge. And this can be the difference between either I can get a strike 3 call here, or I can turn a 1-1 count into a 1-2 count instead of a 2-1 count and totally flip the at bat on the hitter. So it's really, really important. I think, receiving, especially at younger levels, receiving is kind of probably overlooked a little bit. People focus so much on blocking and on throwing, but you're only going to have to block a couple balls in a game. You're only going to have to throw a couple times during a game, but you have to receive 100, 150 times a game. So you're going to receive way more than you do anything else as a catcher. So when you're working, when you're practicing, you should be practicing on your receiving every single day, whether it's through receiving drills that you do or whether it's through bullpens that you're simulating like you're in a game. When you're catching your bullpens, you should be trying to beat every ball of the spot. You should be acting like it's a game, like there's an umpire there, and you're trying to steal as many of those borderline strike ball pitches. You want to be able to get as many of those for your catcher, even in a bullpen. If you think you're just going to do it in the game, it's not going to happen. You've got to be able to build the skill through practice, and then it'll translate over into the game. So hopefully this helps you out a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know. Comment in the section below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. And we will talk to you later.